Hey, do you guys ever have a crazy day? A day that you think you're just going to lounge around and not do anything? And then all of a sudden, Amazon shows up with my IPSY box. Yeah, today's Friday and I was just taking off, literally. I was doing a few Christmas cards and just trying to do a few things that's not necessarily YouTube. And lo and behold, I seen the Amazon guy out there and I thought, he's probably bringing me some of my vitamins, my veggie vitamins, And so I didn't even go out there and look because I figured that's what it was. So I let my dogs out to go to the bathroom and I see this pink box up on my doorstep. Yep. So I've had it here for a few hours and didn't even know it. And now I'm going to show it to you guys. Oh, but my dogs are going to start barking, I'm afraid. Someone's in the driveway. I may have to be back. But anyways, Miss Jackie Russell, this is my IPSY box. I'm having a no makeup day. Maybe there'll be something in here that'll redeem me, and we can show you how it looks on. But let's get in here and see what we have for the IPSY box. Yeah, I even have a wild hair day. How you like that? Y'all don't see me like this very often. Well, the IPSY box is $36 and something for me. So I think it starts off at $32 or $31.99 or something. Then they add their little $2 thing and then tax. So it ends up being $36 for me. And like I said, I really wasn't expecting this. But here it is in all its glory. And let's see what they picked for me. And what did you all pick? Well, I can see one item that they did pick for me. And maybe two. Well, of course it's two. What else would it be? I'm probably going to be out of it. Y'all like my little gnomes here? Merry Christmas. Yeah, we're starting to get in the Christmas mood around here. And my son's fixing to come in, and the dogs are going to start barking because he went to the grocery store. And I'm going to have to come back and finish this up in a minute. So, hey, they weren't as loud as I was expecting them to be. Had I not warned y'all, it would have been really loud. You just have to believe me. It would have been really loud. Okay, the first item I'm seeing in here that they picked for me was the Dibs. And it's a go-to glossy balm. And I guess it's in this color, 1987, which looks to be a little brownish. And I don't have anything on my lips, so I guess we'll see how this looks. I do want to tell you a little bit about it, because even though I don't have my makeup on, I don't got my face on, I can still tell you about stuff. It's $24 is the value that they picked for me, and they said you'll love it because it's a gorgeous gloss that delivers serious shine without the stickiness, leaving your lips looking luscious in just one swipe, infused with ultra-fine shimmer for a hint of iridescence. This full-body balm creates a stunning pearl-like finish that shines from every angle. So, let's just see about that. Does any of you have the Dibs? I would have preferred another color, but this is the color I'm getting. 1987. Did it say no stickiness? I guess it's not too sticky, but I can feel a little sticky. I guess it's an okay color. It says it's iridescent from every angle. I don't know. Okay, but that was my first item, $24. I think my box is only worth $220. To me, it wasn't a great box, okay? But we're just starting, so you let me know what you think. The next thing that they chose for me was this palette, and it's a face palette, And it's a You Are Brilliant by Real Her, and it's a Pro Blush Palette. So let's take a look at this, find out a little bit more about it. It's a $36 value, and you'll love it because it's a 6-pan palette, delivers buildable, blendable color payoff with shades that flatter every mood and moment. The fine powders layer beautifully for natural dimension and long-lasting wear with a soft, radiant glow. So let's see how this is. Let's see if I can get it open. What is it with these boxes and trying to get them opened? They've got it packaged really nice, so they have it protected, which is nice. And it's pink, my favorite color. It's kind of a pinky purple. So it's not exactly pink. I'd almost say that's more fuchsia purple or something. But anyway, this is what it looks like. It's out of plastic. It's Real Her. And I do have some of their products. And then this here is the palette with all the different blushes. So I guess it's just a blush palette. To be honest, guys, I probably won't use this. And I'm not saying it's not a good product, but I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna put this back on here because this may go in a giveaway. The colors are not me. I don't like brown colors too much. I like the peaches, which maybe that center one, but the other ones are darker than what I'd probably use, or not as bright. I like the pinker or the peachy pinks. So I'm gonna just say I may not use this, but it's still a good product. I have some Real Her lipstick and I love it. So Real Her is a good product, and that's what they picked for me. So those are my two picked items. What did I choose? Well, I picked a Grown Alchemist, and this is a toner. And so I did pick some skincare this time, which normally I just pick all makeup, but I don't remember what the choices were, but apparently I thought this would be a better option for me. And it's $50, and it's 1,000 mils, it says. And it says you'll love it because it's a multitasking toner mist. Preps, refreshes, and revitalizes skin in a single spritz. Powered by 98% natural ingredients, including adaptogenic reishi mushroom, ashwagandha, and echinacea. It helps smooth, tone, and texture refine pores, defend against daily stressors for healthy-looking skin that's ready for anything. So I'm going to try this out because I'll keep this. Grown Alchemist is a good company, and they have a lot of natural products, natural ingredients. Is that going to work? It's got a light scent to it, nothing major. And it says on there that it's a skin renewal toner. So I'm going to have plenty of toners, man. And this kind of toner, you can use it anytime. You can use it like before your makeup, before your skincare. If you've got makeup on, you can mist it on your face just to give yourself a little renewal. See how it kind of revives it a little bit and gives it a little glow. So that's nice. And let's see here. My next choice that I made was Better Than Sex by Too Faced. And this is their mascara. Now what's different about this mascara is that this one here is waterproof. And I'm trying to find it on the page here. I want to say it's going to be around a $30 value, but let's find out. Yeah, it's $29 value, and it's Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Now I hope I like this. The Better Than Sex is in a pink, tube, so to speak, for their mascara. It says this is a cult favorite mascara now comes in a waterproof formula that lasts through happy tears, rain, and everything in between. It thickens, lengthens, and lifts lashes for a dramatic volume, while porcelain flower extracts help condition and keep them soft. So that sounds good. I hope I like it, but this is what it looks like, and it's $29 value. And the wand looks like their other, the kind of just regular without the waterproof, but we will put some on. Yeah, I can tell that it's on there. And it's buildable, just like it said. So yeah, it's buildable. And it was pretty easy to work with. Yeah, okay, well, I like it. So that'll be a go. I'll use it. And I do like that color green. It's nice that it's a little bit different packaging. It says it's volume, and before and after it shows, and 97% more volumized, 94% dramatically thicker, and 97% lengthened. Now, this was my first 2 coats, so it's dried a little bit. Let's see if it thickens and lengthens anymore. See if it stands up to that. Ooh, it did. That one went up. Let's see about the other one. Oh, yeah. So it did build them up. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot more than I thought it was going to do. Now, my lashes are longer, but that's because I use Prime Prometics Prime Serum, and that stuff works. And of course, it helps when you've got mascara that lifts and thickens as you go. That's wonderful. All right, that's a plus. So it does what it said it's going to do. And I always have one eyelashes. The eyelashes on this side are longer, I think. Or they seem like it to me. I don't know if it is. Might just be my imagination. This lip gloss by the Dibs is feeling good. Okay, my last choice pick was another skincare. And I picked the Sonage or Sonage. I think that's how they say it. I picked the Sonage, and it's $48. That's the brand. It's an eye peptide serum. It's a lightweight serum. It's like a wake-up call for tired eyes. It helps reduce the look of dark circles and puffiness while supporting the firmer, smoother-looking skin. Clinically tested, PEA is oligopeptide, promotes some kind of peptide, promotes elasticity, and the cooling zinc alloy rollerball makes application feel instantly refreshing. So I know this is supposed to be a great brand. It's a $48 value, and this is what it looks like. And it does have like that roller ball on there. Oh yeah, and the serum comes right out. So let's see, I'll put some underneath here. I like that roller ball. I like the idea of that, and I've not tried the roller ball eye serums. So we'll just see how it does. It feels good. It does have that cooling effect. Very nice. It feels good. It's not burning or anything, which is good. And it just says, well, don't know if it's going to say anything on there. Beauty, like food, should be a health choice, so it's a healthy choice. And directions: gently disperse 2 to 3 dots under eyes. Use cooling zinc alloy rollerball to massage from the inner to outer corners. Smooth lines, depuff, brighten, until fully absorbed. Okay, well, I can still feel it a little wet on there. So I don't know if it's fully absorbed, but it said you could go up your lines there to help it all. I might just go a little bit over here. What about these lines? Do y'all ever do that? Go down your 11s? I do that sometimes. Okay, well, that feels good. All right, that was a good product. And then my last choices were two things that I bought in the shop, and it's inexpensive little things. They were $3.50, and one of them is an eyeliner. It looked like I would really like this purple color, and it was $3.50. And I'm trying to see what brand it is. Pinky Bee Beauty. So, and it's a gel eyeliner. And like I said, it is in like purple or something. I think it's a multi-chrome because that kind of got my attention. But I might be wrong on that. Let me see. It's definitely purple. I don't think it's multi-chrome. And I don't know if I can put this on. Since I've got my mascara on already, I might mess it up. But that's one side with it on. And that's the other side. And I probably did mess up my mascara just a little bit. I will say it glides. And I got it a little thick over here. Yeah, just a little bit thicker on the bottom than I got it on the top. Yep, I sure did. And of course I got a handy dandy Q-tip, and that'll bring it on over. But anyway, so that's the purple eyeliner. Probably look better if I had on some eyeshadow. So I don't know. I thought it was going to be a brighter purple, but that's what it is. And then the last thing I got was an Amore. And this is just a small little palette. It was $3.50 as well. And, you know, I don't know, probably a $15 value. I really don't know for sure what the palette is. But this is the last thing in my box. Oh, and that's pretty. And it would go pretty with that purple eyeliner that I just showed. So it's a nice little small compact. It's small enough for travel. And I'm not going to swatch it because I may end up putting it in a giveaway. But it's Luna Magic, the Amore palette. That's what it is. And I don't know if it'll tell me how much that was or not. Let me see. It's a $26 value. And it's cruelty-free and vegan. It's a fall head over heels for these ultra blendable, nicely pigmented mauve shades that flatter every skin tone with buttery mattes and luminous shimmers. This palette makes dialing up your eyes look really easy. It's compact and travel friendly, and it probably would have been fun to play with it just a little bit, but it is travel friendly, that much I can say for sure. But like I said, I may end up putting this in a giveaway, but I only got it for $3.50. So that was a great purchase. And it's got some dark colors in there, and I do like using those in my corners. So it'll be interesting maybe to get a look out of this. But we'll do that for another time. So anyways, that's my box. And like I said, I just got those two little add-ons. And you may see a More by Luna Magic and that Real Her in a giveaway. Because like I said, I really just don't think these are my colors. I'm not saying it's not a nice palette, and I'm not saying it's not a good product. I'm just saying it's blush colors that I probably won't use. So you let me know, what did you get in your box? Would these be colors that would be your, I guess, skin tone? They look like bronzers almost to me. But like I said, they're more in the brown tones, and I'm just not necessarily into the brown tones. So anyway, we got the palette and the dibs. I will say the dibs feels good, and has been staying on good while we've been talking about this. And I do have a liner, I want to say from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is this brown color, which would make a great liner to use with this. I am going to say I like this. I love the mascara. It worked well. I really like this. That felt really good on my skin. And I know I'm going to enjoy the Grown Alchemist. So these 5 are my box. You let me know which one is your favorite. And then what do you think about this Amore eyeshadow palette? Those are pretty colors in it. But there's my box. And I'm really shocked that I got it as fast as I did. And like I said, I was having my day off. I was just going to take the day off. You know, Carol and I just had the battle, the FabFitFun battle. And I'm telling you, every little thing that YouTube could have done to slow us down, they did. But we managed to get it out. It's crazy now. Sometimes it takes an hour to upload something, which is just absolutely ridiculous. But it happens, you know. But we had so much fun with that, and I couldn't believe that we both picked 4 of the same things. So we definitely had the same taste in this particular box and got several duplicates. But we also know that there is a couple of differences, and y'all could choose, even in the color of the jewelry, and y'all could choose what y'all like better. So be sure and go see that collaboration. It's a battle. It just went out yesterday, so it's kind of new on both our channels. There is a giveaway from both of us, and it's going to run a couple of weeks. So be sure and check that out. Go and check out the Temu Top 10 Favorites. Guys, that was really good. There were so many favorites that everybody showed. I'm telling you, if you're looking for Christmas gifts, I don't know if they can get here in time for Christmas from Temu unless it's from like the local buyers. But there were a lot of great things, and even if you can't get it in time for Christmas, you may want to order. So be sure and go check out that collaboration. I have my video up, and I have links to everything that I showed that's still available. So go check that out. Be sure and use a Christmas tree or a Santa Claus emoji if you're participating in my Jubilee. It's December 2025. It's the last month of the year of the Jubilee. So be sure and join in the fun and use those emojis in a comment in a sentence. Don't just put emojis, okay? You're disqualified if you do that. You have to put a sentence with the emojis. And YouTube and or anything I show in those are not affiliated. And you do have to be 18 years or older and have an address in the continental USA. And yeah, I know I'm moving around a lot, but guys, that sciatic nerve just shoots down my right leg. And it's really hard to sit for any length of time. So I'm going to have to wrap this video up and let you guys go. And I'm going to go back to my no makeup days. This is all I'm going to put on today. This is it. I'm going to spritz my face a little bit more with this because that felt good. Give myself a little refreshment and a little bit of a glow. But as for today and my IPSY box, that's all I have. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye. Did I say IPSY Extra or did I say IPSY BoxyCharm? I don't know. I'll have to check and see. I'll have to go back and replay that thing and find out. All right, guys, I'll see you later.